say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the 19th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Card. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oregon State's offense will go on the attack first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Shakes off the defender. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Caught behind the line. It's Clemens. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Oregon State!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hudson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to pass, it's Morton. Good timing on the quick out.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. If this offense had a little extra time to think about it, let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Fires to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big play. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. To the air, it's Morton. They'll run the screen. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Virgil. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. Here comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now, coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hankerson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds a man on the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Beavers with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. So now it's second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Firing to the right, complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hankerson. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Never a doubt. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To the air, it's Morton. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. Got a little space. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Red Raiders in the hurry-up. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. They'll ride the hot hand. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
He'll go to the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running back searching for a hole. Fights off the defender. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed behind the line. It's Joyner. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. To throw, it's Morton. To the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Tennessee has just had no answers today. Both sides of the ball look like all the smoggy smoke on Rocky Top has been in their eyes since kickoff. They're trailing by 31 to Georgia. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hankerson. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. And the Beavers will call on their punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. To the air, it's Morton. Got it behind the line, it's Williams. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on 1st down from the 40. That's reeled in. It's Eakin. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Douglas. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to throw again. Setting up the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. And guys, they've taken the lead, and now the stage is set for the end of this one.
Big-time kick late in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Picked off, what a play to set him up! Touchdown, Red Raider! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that!
Awesome awareness by the D-lineman on this play. You just can't do it any better. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get there and get the sack, so he slowed himself down, got his hands in the air, plucks it out of mid-air, keeps his balance, and takes it in for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner goes down. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got a man, it's Walker. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Wants to go up top. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to